This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life.
Welcome to Dead Radio.
I promise nothing but mediocrity from this point forward.
Greasing myself down with cocoa butter, paying careful attention to my nipples.
I feel bad for her. Having to deal with you fucking dweebs.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
What's going through my head right now, I'm trying to scientifically, I'm thinking of a fluted something or other in my asshole. Like a blunderbuss.
Thank you. I am very talented.
Giant decathlon penis.
Good segue!
Airplane.
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
That's fucking right. Good evening, Monday night.
Hello.
Did you know that our Monday night slot here is now competing with America's top live podcast?
What is that?
It's called Kill Tony.
I've not heard of that.
You know the comedian Tony Hinchcliffe?
No.
Two comedians, Tony Hinchcliffe and Brian Redband. Brian Redband runs
I know
like
that name.
He runs like a podcast type network called Death Squad.
Okay.
And he's with Rogan and all that shit. And anyway, him and Tony Hinchcliffe do a live show, and I've talked about this before on the air. It's live. It's a comedy show. They get local comedians put their name in a bucket, and Tony draws their name out of the bucket. It's a live show with, they got sound effects and a band and all this stupid shit. It's almost like a late night show, but with comedians. They get comedians up to do 60 seconds of material.
Oh, yeah.
And then
we talked about this.
They critique them in amazing ways. And some of them, like I was just listening to this past one, number 183. The first three comedians that went up killed, absolutely crushed. So 60 seconds, it's hard to do.
Yeah, I
just
can
a
imagine.
minute. Anyway, but yeah, I was thinking about it on the way home, and I was listening to the show. I'm like, oh fuck, we're in the same time slot they are. I think
It doesn't really matter.
No, but like I think about it, if all of a sudden one day, by some fucking miracle, that this thing blows up.
Yeah, we just changed the day at that point. I'm not. First of all, I'm not thinking that far ahead. Second of all, I don't think that it'd be an issue. I mean, even if we have 100,000 fucking people listening to this show, 90% of those people aren't going to listen to it live.
That's true. Well, yeah. So, anyway, happy Monday.
We have like 30 people listening to the show, so it's fine.
That's right, including Jason Holm, who just checked in on Facebook. Well, not really. He just liked something that we posted. Anyway, yes, it's another Monday night. I like this spot because it gives us the weekend to come up with a bunch of shit,
shenanigans,
and then talk about it Monday. Can't hold on to it all week. By Friday, it's fuzzy what you did that past weekend.
And it's also kind of like on. Like, this is especially good for me because I only drink 3 days a week, right? So usually, like lately especially, it's like I'm like done Friday night. So I don't even drink on the weekends anymore because I've already done my 3 days throughout the week.
Yeah.
So now Monday, it's always guaranteed be starting fresh.
Good. It's great because I got a bunch of like just little shit personally that happened to me. So I was gonna say, how was your weekend?
I had a lot of like work, like a lot of shooting. So I have to like edit all day tomorrow.
Oh, you had a wedding, right?
We had a wedding. We booked it like 7 days ago.
Yeah.
Never even got a deposit or anything, so we didn't even know if it was happening until the day of. I had to leave work a little early. I'd go straight there. It was fine. I mean, it was great money for an hour.
Yeah.
But it was like half of our lowest package. But I'll take anything right now.
Yeah.
So
no
did
one
that,
gets married when it's fucking cold out.
I took some fucking adorable baby pictures. I'm going to show you, even though you don't care.
Moment of silence for Jason Fulham.
No, not FaceTime. Stupid phone. No, I don't want to optimize my iPhone
My
storage.
dryer's on. I just realized that. Oh God. She's ready to
How
take.
is that not adorable?
Looks like she's ready to take a dick.
Oh my God. You're talking about a 9-month-old baby.
Well. All right, it's a cute little baby. A little bow and everything.
Do you like the Christmas lights in the background?
Excuse me, sir. It's
I
moss.
can go right on Pinterest. So I did that. That was nice.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring weekend.
Yeah, it was just work.
I got shit done on Friday.
We're about to murder Bailey.
Why? What now?
He just won't fucking... I think it's because Matthew just lets him sleep on his bed all day.
Matthew, your brother / tenant.
Roommate. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think, because now it's either crying by his bowl or crying to come on the couch 24 hours a day.
Oh, wow.
Or sleeping. That's the three things that he does. Cries for food, cries to come up on the couch, or goes to sleep.
Oh, yeah, you're going to have to shoot him.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
Shoot him.
Just
Yeah.
Well, you're like, you watch that Cesar Millan show, right? What the fuck should we do?
Do you try to ignore him?
Yeah. Doesn't work. He just goes like...
Oh, I don't know.
all
I
day,
haven't
the whole fucking
watched
day.
The Dog Whisperer in quite some time. I'm a little rusty on my dog training techniques that I've learned from the television show.
But I mean, like, negative is not working at all. Positive doesn't work at all. Like, I've tried just every time he whines, give him a carrot, go tuck him into a bed or something like that. I think he's just bored to shit.
Probably.
That's got to be what it is.
Let him outside.
Yeah, so he can fucking roll around in dog shit and then fucking bark to come inside in 15 minutes.
Oh.
I mean,
Well,
that's all he does.
Can't help you. Maybe you should call Cesar Millan for the show.
For the show.
For the show. Imagine that. Dead Radio podcast on the Dog Whisperer.
Yeah.
Is he still doing it?
I don't
Let's find
know.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be great. We'd make a whole fucking spectacle out of it. We could act like we're a gay couple.
Who has
We
a
have our own
podcast.
podcast, and we're both tops, so it's a little frustrating sometimes. Yeah, I don't know if he's doing his show.
I have no idea.
Oh, hold on, the Dog Whisperer. I'm typing
You just typed in Cesar
Cesar
Millan.
Millan, and that's not helping me. But Caesar's Way, I think it's called.
So the Dog Whisperer is no longer on, but he's got something else going on.
Yeah, Nat Geo Wild.
They got everything.
Yep, Tuesday, December 20th is a new episode of... Oh, no, the Dog Whisperer. It's called Bull Whipped. Oh, it's a big bulldog. Do you want to watch it?
No.
Okay, so, yeah. So we call him. You say, hey,
Mm-hmm.
my 16, 18-year-old dog,
He's 12.
my 12-year-old dog is whining at me. What do I do?
Yeah.
And, like, make up some other shit, too.
Well,
Should we do the gay
finally,
couple thing, or should we
No,
just, like,
no.
be like...
We're not doing any of this.
I want to be just there for no
You wanna be
reason.
just
Like
there?
I want to be on the couch, like I'm wedging myself, like in What About Bob, where
Yeah.
Wilson like wedges himself into the family, like that. Who's this? This is Ryan. Hi.
He's my
You live here?
he's my co-host.
He's my co-host. Does he live here? Nope.
He doesn't even come over that often. Yeah. We finally solved the garbage thing. We bought like automatic child locks.
Uh-huh.
So you need to use a magnet to open the cabinet now.
Jesus.
Yeah. But that's the only thing that would work because, I mean, obviously the child lock thing works, but you forget to put it back on half the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well,
So that's solved at least. But he was getting into the garbage he gets into the garbage every time that there's an opportunity for him to get in the garbage. If you leave the house for 5 minutes, he'll rip the garbage apart.
I wouldn't know what to do.
It's like, what do you do? Of course, he's a dog. Of course he's going to do it if he gets
Yeah.
into the habit of doing it. Like, how do you break that?
Yeah. Well, my first thing with Eisen, when he did something I knew was bad, I like really like got into him. Like,
I do that too. It doesn't
really
do anything.
Fucking dug into him. Like, no, when he was a baby.
Yeah. Oh,
just
yeah. Well, we never had
crushed
to.
him.
We never had to. He was a perfectly good dog.
He gnawed on the kitchen table once, and I lost my mind. I didn't hit him or anything. I just
Yeah.
lost my mind, and he never fucking went back.
Yeah.
But also, Brooke fixed that by getting him chew toys like every week. He'd have something new.
Mhm.
Maybe you got to give him something to do
I guess, yeah.
during the day. Maybe like
Well, part of the problem is that he sleeps all day, and then I mean the dog is really only up 6 hours a day, no matter what we do.
yeah, the same with him.
Yeah.
As soon as I come home, he wants to like fucking play and go fucking nuts. And
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pain in the ass for us because we've been working all day.
Yeah,
been
he's
sleeping.
gotten steadily worse ever since I stopped being a mechanic and didn't have a 9 to 5 anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, just steadily worse ever since then. Without it, I guess he doesn't have like a schedule.
Yeah.
And daylight savings time, holy shit!
Oh, that's
Fucking
right.
daylight savings time. As soon as it gets dark out, he's like, "Hey, motherfuckers! I was supposed to eat 3 hours ago."
Oh, like I forgot that you don't have the set schedule thing.
Yeah,
That's probably
Yeah,
a big
anymore.
one too.
Yeah.
So he just doesn't know.
I mean,
when
he
he's
gets
supposed to
fed
be
at
entertained.
regular times, but he doesn't understand. So, and that's part of the thing. It's like I'm yelling at him, but he doesn't know why he's being yelled at.
Right.
That's the majority of the problem. What am I going to do? Hit him? He doesn't know why I hit him. You know, if he gets in the garbage and I smack him on the nose, he knows why.
I'll come over and hit him for you. Just call me up. I'll hit him. I got no love for the dog. Well, I do. I love Bailey, but I don't love him as much as you love him.
It's true.
Yeah. But so yeah, not much of a weekend. Having problems with Bailey.
No. Fucking asshole. No, not really at all.
I got
What
shit.
the fuck else did we do? I don't even know. It's just a blur.
I went to
Amy had her show at New Paltz,
her
her senior show. It was good. Her
Went
show
well?
looks great. I mean, there's some stinkers there, but not Amy's. But,
It's art.
there's some stuff there where it's like
up
well,
for interpretation.
But we were talking about it. It's like there are some things where I can go, that's crap. It's still art, but it's crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's other things like that completely aside. It's just like maybe you should think about you're not very good at drawing. Like maybe you should stop. You know what I mean? Like it's,
Jesus.
like I would never say that to somebody, but like how do they not see it? You know?
It's amazing.
You're spending fucking $200,000 or some shit.
Yeah,
well, maybe
I get
not
it.
that much in New Paltz, but
It's-
50 grand
I
to get a degree in visual arts or some shit.
Yeah, it's hard for me because I don't have a fucking artistic bone in my body. Well, I guess I do, but not in the way.
music.
Yeah, for music and shit, but not for, drawing, illustrations or drawing, illustrations or painting.
It's for me. It's something. If I worked at it, I'd be really good. But I just have zero desire at all.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean,
How modest of you.
no, it's I have no problem. Like I took a drawing class that I really didn't fucking want to take, and it was pretty easy for me because I put in minimal effort for an hour, and I'd be done, and it would be completely passable, totally fine. But just obviously, I have zero passion for it. So
Yeah.
why the fuck am I going to do it?
Right. That stupid pottery class that you fucking
Yeah.
took, I couldn't believe that shit.
I love that.
was
Oh,
like,
I forgot the
Jesus.
mask.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't know. I don't
It's
have a
been
name
like-
for that fucking thing yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I want to call it
for the folks at home. I made this. So we had to make.
How about steampunk chupacabra?
Sure. Well, I think we need to hang it like right there. We can hang it from the ceiling.
Oh, just so it's just
Yeah,
swinging
just
in the breeze?
No, in the middle. No, you just take a wire and go straight up to the ceiling. It'll be on the wall, but you just go straight up to
Yeah.
the.
All right.
We're talking about a ceramic mask that I made, everyone. We'll talk about it next week when I remember to bring it.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
So
It's a very, very creepy human bat hybrid with lenses for eyes.
yeah,
Yeah, we
a
had
steampunk chupacabra.
Yeah, there we go.
It makes sense.
Yeah, and we could just write that underneath it on the fucking chalkboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I love
can-
this.
we
We're
can
just coming
erase-
up with stuff to do, guys.
we can erase Dear Adam, don't forget to plug HV transmitter, love Ryan. And we'll put it right there.
There you go.
Yeah. If semen for me, what?
I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
If semen. No. For me, sloth.
Why does it say if semen though?
I don't know. Like it was a title. It was a show
Yeah.
title, and
Oh,
we
okay.
left it off. Anyway, back to it. I did work last week. Not work for the podcast, but just
We're at work.
No, like I got home on Thursday, and Brooke got kicked out of Crunch, so she had to do
Why'd they
yoga
kick her
here.
out?
She pissed on the floor.
Really?
Yeah, she lost control. No, it's
Well, I never know. I never know with you.
she went there.
No, you would have played the Uring story for the bumper if that was true.
Yeah. I couldn't improv fast enough, so I
Yeah.
just was like, piss is fine. She went there with Becky because they're gonna do Thursday night. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with me?
Thursday night yoga.
Thursday night yoga with Becky, like on the regular. All of a sudden, they've been going, but now they wanted to charge her $10 for a guest. It's like a new policy or something like that. So Brooke was like, all right, bye. And she just left and came home, found a bunch of shit on Amazon, moved the kitchen, no, not kitchen, dining room table, and they just did yoga. And she came downstairs. She was like, I got a better workout on that than I did at Crunch.
Yeah, I mean,
No offense,
there's
Crunch.
thousands and thousands and thousands of hours of yoga shit on Amazon Prime and Netflix and all that.
I found
Amy does in the living room too.
I found jujitsu
Yeah.
course. Like I was like, how do you do video jujitsu? Like, you have a partner? I don't know. So I want to check that out. But while she was doing that, I was like, oh fuck, I should probably just work out. I should work out too instead of being a fat asshole. So I just started hitting the bag. And then the next day I made a doctor's appointment, like a general, like a physical. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get my shit together. I'm going to start carrying. I got a notepad. I'm going to carry around notepads now.
Yeah.
I swear. Nah, it's in my it's in the pocket of my jeans.
2 days later, it's Jim Gaffigan. Just like, I'm happy with how I look. I'm going to go to the gym every day.
That's what I'm...
Dude, I always do that. Like, every time I go to the gym, I feel so much better afterwards. I'm like, why am I not doing this
And then
every
you
day?
fucking bail out.
I legitimately don't have time right now. Like, I would seriously need to give up sleep in order to go.
Yeah.
And today I was fucking exhausted. I'm not waking up.
Well, I'm
to
like,
go do that.
I'm like
you know?
really hell bent on making like a real concerted effort.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'll bet you $100.
It's concerted, right?
Concerted.
I was right.
Yes.
What did I say? Consorted
No,
the time before?
Yeah, the time before you
fuck.
said you were gonna make a concerted effort.
Yeah.
But it is concerted in concert.
Yes. A
Yeah.
concerted effort.
Yeah.
I'm seriously gonna do this.
Okay.
So I went to so I booked a physical. I'm going back to the GI doctor because I've been there in like 2 years, maybe 3.
Put stuff up your butt.
I'm gonna get an endoscopy. It doesn't go up the butt, goes down the mouth.
Oh, all right.
And
That's disappointing.
yeah, well, I get a day off.
Do you think that it's
so.
possible for you to get the video of it?
I don't know. I'll ask.
Yeah, I mean, just seriously tell them, like, I have a podcast. It's a kind of a multimedia thing. I would love to put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll fucking put it to music.
Yeah, and it's mine. Like,
yeah,
maybe I'll try.
definitely.
That'd be great. I'll give it a shot. Don't let me forget. Write it down
So we can.
for me.
Do I need to do it backwards again?
Just write.
I'm gonna try it.
All right, just write GI doctor. You're gonna write out endoscopy backwards.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, they go through the mouth. I'd have to ask ahead of time because fucking what is it? They have to put you under for it.
Yeah.
And
Well, I didn't expect you to ask during.
give me this.
That looks good, doesn't
No,
it?
like after. I would.
Yours fucking okay. Which one looks better?
I'm just trying to be quick.
Which
about
one
it.
looks better?
Yours. Your upside down one looks better. All right?
Yours is just like 2 squiggly lines and an upside down A.
Listen, I'm just trying to be fast about it. It does look like a 5-year-old did that. It's fucking awful. We seeing it?
Yeah, we can. So, yeah, well, that's not going to reach, is it? This is riveting fucking radio right now for everyone.
Give the old tilt-a-rooney. So, endoscopy.
Vibby. So the endoscopy, for those watching at home, I wrote upside down, and Ryan wrote Vibby.
Quickly, as to be
at a normal pace.
I did it quickly
just as fast as you did it. It's completely fucking legible. The hell's wrong with you? It's not good handwriting.
I just wanted
but it's
to be
legible.
fast, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
right
Now
I
look what
don't-
happened.
I don't
look what
dr-
happened.
I don't draw
It's one
with
of those
chalk.
things. It's one of those things where if you do 90 miles an hour because you're late, and then you get pulled over, and now you're even more late.
I don't draw with chalk well, and I can't speak well either.
All right,
Don't be a dick.
let's move on. I think this camera angle is way better, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a lot closer than the last one.
I think it's pointed a little bit left, but it's fine for tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll tweak it as we go.
Yeah. So I did the whole call the GI doctor, that whole thing. Yeah. Anesthesia. I was like gonna say anesthesia
Yeah.
fucking kills me. I'm like loopy for like hours after.
Oh yeah. Well, you'll definitely have to talk about it because I don't know if they normally record it. They might. You would think that they would, so they could go back over it if they had to.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask.
It's
I
all
know they
digital.
Take,
I
I know they
mean-
take photos. I've seen
Yeah.
photos. It looks like they like.
What does it look like?
I don't know. It's like it looks like the. It looks like the inside of a fleshlight,
Yeah.
like a recently used fleshlight. You know what I mean?
Gross.
Like it looks like latex covered in slime. So that's pretty much it. And then there's the polyps, which basically look like acid drop, like someone dropped acid in the middle of my This is great,
I'm
huh? Good stuff.
I'm intrigued to see this.
small intestine talk with
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah. I really want to see it.
But yeah, so I did that, and I found a psychoanalyst to talk to,
Yeah.
and
Not going to Maureen.
no, she wasn't on my. She didn't take my insurance.
Yeah.
But apparently, Brooke, because she works for the state, has got the best fucking insurance ever,
Yeah.
ever.
Mhm.
I tell people, like tell the insurance, I call up. Well, I called up all these places because I had to redo everything, and I told them what I had, and they were like, "All right, do you have this version or the state version?" Or the state version. She's like, oh, okay, good for you. Like, apparently they pay. They pay their bills. Copay's like $20.
Yeah.
I'm used to having 45, 50,
The best
60.
insurance I've ever had is the insurance I have now. It's like 0 copays and everyone takes it.
Was that Medicare?
Medicare. It's fucking awesome. But I do need to call them like tomorrow because they said that there was the thing that I fucking hate about it is once it's all set, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But all the fucking loophole, all the fucking bullshit that you have to go through to get to that point is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
So like if
Brooke had it for a little
if
while.
I
It was
called
a
them
night-
up
it was
tomorrow
crazy.
and they were like, "Oh, you haven't had insurance for 7 months," I wouldn't be surprised at all. Just because like I have no idea, like I have no idea how to contact anyone. So I got an email that there was a change to my account and I needed to log in and read my messages. So I followed the directions exactly in the email after 4 hours probably of fucking with the website because I
shit.
have 3 different sign-ins for the same site. One is unemployment, one is workers' comp, and one is New York State of Health.
Okay.
All the same website, right? There's 3 different logins, and I have no idea which one is associated with which account. And when you log in, there's no way to know which one you're logged into.
Yeah.
And so it says, and then just click the drop-down menu for notifications. There isn't one. There straight up is not one. 4 hours I fucked with this. Can't even find a number to like who to call.
Well, I couldn't
So I have
be
to
happier
call.
with
So I have to
mine.
call tomorrow and figure that out because I'm probably gonna have to pay for insurance next year. So, but I mean the cutoff is tomorrow technically, but you can get an extension through like February. So I'm not that worried about it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So, but as of January 1st, I probably won't be on Medicare anymore because I made
Imagine-
too much money last year.
Imagine how well it would work if it had government backing. Like full government
yeah,
backing.
I mean, yeah. It's just shit like this, and all that stuff is It's designed in so that people don't try and take advantage of the system. So you won't use it unless you really need it. I get it, but it's not the right way to do things. It's like that's why it's such a pain in the ass to get a gun permit. Because people who don't want you to have one go, well, if we can't make it illegal, we're going to make it as much of a nightmare as possible.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's my rant about that. But the insurance itself is fucking amazing. Like once you're in the system and you have your fucking card, you go to the doctor and they're like, yeah, everything's covered. And they also don't like do the bullshit. Okay, so we're going to have you come in 12 days for a fucking checkup, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this, and we're going to send you to this other place for tests.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to bill.
Yeah,
Medicare goes, we're not going to pay for any of that if you do that.
Yeah.
Sorry. So they don't do it. Whereas when I was on fucking Blue Cross Blue Shield or whatever that I was on before this, it was a goddamn nightmare. Every time I'd go to the doctor, I'd have to see 4 to 5 different doctors for everything.
I'm anticipating that. When I go to my GI doctor, she's wanted me to get a HIDA scan, another HIDA scan for a while. It's for your gallbladder, I believe. So I can't remember, but she wanted me to get this scan, but insurance won't cover it unless I get. You
go to a specialist.
No, not a specialist. I have to have a primary because she can't say.
Yeah.
It's like outside. It's just outside of her jurisdiction, I guess, or I don't remember exactly.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, it was like 3 years ago the last time I talked to this woman. So she's gonna be, she's gonna fucking shame me too. She's one of those doctors that shame you.
That's the way when I go.
How dare you?
When I go back to the dentist, my dentist is like that. She's like, I haven't heard from you in 2 years. You realize you're supposed to get a cleaning every 6 months. I was like, well, people didn't brush their teeth regularly until like the 30s, so. And
now it's ridiculous. It's like we're gonna be talking about dentistry in a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pump the brakes on that fucking shit. All right.
Well, I don't want to go to the dentist, so that's fine.
But when I called you, and I was just like, hey, what was the name of that? You don't mind me airing this? Right?
No, it's fine.
When did you?
I've talked about going to therapy on the air.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
Fine.
It's just like some people, I guess, are weird about it. I don't know. But hey, what's the name of your therapist? You're like, why? Do you need someone to talk to? I almost fucking hung the phone up on you.
You should have.
I was like, I went, like I kind of went, and I actually almost went, you know what? Forget it.
Then I would have felt bad, but I think I was just on the right fucking line of ribbing you a little bit.
You need someone to talk to? Because I was like, is he fucking serious or is he being a dick? Either way, like the way you said it was just, If you were fucking with me, like 100% fucking with me,
no, it was like 12%.
It would have been good, but the rest of that 88% really it made me like physically nauseous.
What, the serious part where I was actually slightly
where,
concerned?
You were concerned with me.
It would have been fine if I was like, you're a fag, hung up on you.
And you probably should have. But like, yeah, when that question,
it's just like, why? If I just said why.
And you know what? Me, the stupid ass that I am, would have just launched right into it, you know?
No, but it'd just be like, are you depressed in your house that you own with your nice dog and your wife? Are you okay? With your job that you've been employed at for years and your awesome health insurance?
It's her. It's hers. Well, no, it's just like I want to get a hand. It's not about like I'm depressed. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I get like anxiety and I'm like fucking just freaked out for no apparent reason. And all that stuff, I know about all that stuff. I come home to my house. I got the stupid podcast. It's like I have all this shit. So why am I freaking out all the time? Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
And like the way I think and everything like that. I just want to get a handle on my brain. It's not so much like I need someone to talk to. I talk to fucking Brooke all the time about everything. It doesn't matter. It's just like I need guidance as to how I should be operating so I can operate more efficiently.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my brain to work better. That's kind of
so
what
it's kind of like preventative maintenance on a car.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting until it's broken already.
Yeah, because I'm feeling it start to starting to shear a little bit. That little vacation I took and this redecoration type thing really kind of pulled me out of my little funk with the show.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like gave me a little pep in my step. Like I want to do more. I got to force myself to do more and eat better and like all that shit. So, and I figure that might help keep me on pace with that stuff. And my insurance takes it. So
that's good.
And
yeah. Well, like I said, like the problem is, especially because I'm on a socially funded medical plan.
Yeah.
They don't cover anything unless it's medically necessary. So, and which
we're not gonna have enough room. We're not gonna have enough room for your type in the next coming years.
Yeah. So like if I wanted to go to a therapist, I would need to go to a psychiatrist first. Right? If it were socialism, it would all be covered.
Wait, so
but
it's
I need to go. If I were to have it covered, like when I went and saw, I can use it first. When I went and saw Maureen,
let me hit the brakes on you real quick.
Yeah.
Just put a pin in that. Psychologist, psychiatrist, therapist, counselor. Those are the 4 words I've encountered.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know everything? Okay.
Absolutely, because I didn't research it.
Psychiatrist, psychologist, right? Both of these people are considered legitimate. They're doctors.
They are
doctors
in their field.
Okay, so a psychiatrist can prescribe medication. A psychologist cannot. I'm 99% on that. Sometimes I mix them up, but I'm 99% on that. So a psychiatrist can prescribe medication. A psychiatrist is for more severe mental issues that are, for the most part, because of chemical imbalances.
Okay, I'm going to a psychologist.
Yeah, so a psychologist is someone that they don't prescribe medication, but a lot of times they will refer you to a psychiatrist to get medication.
Okay.
So then you have therapist, and what was the fourth one?
Counselor.
Counselor. So a therapist is licensed by the state or the jurisdiction that they live in, but they're not a doctor. And then a counselor is someone who has training but isn't licensed.
Okay.
So like a counselor, like a guidance counselor at a school, they're not a therapist, but they're a counselor.
Right.
They can help with a lot of things, but once shit gets kind of real, they need to refer you to someone else. A therapist, like Maureen is a therapist. She's a licensed therapist.
Yeah.
And she was great. I had no problem. I just couldn't afford it anymore.
Yeah.
That's really and I was feeling better. So, I cut out a lot of shit in my life that I didn't need anymore, and I feel better now. So, yeah. So she was a therapist, did great work, helped me a lot. But going to a psychologist, I think, is all you need. You don't need to go to a psychiatrist. And, I had a lot of problems when I was younger with depression and shit, like typical fucking teenager shit, though. Like nothing major.
You're angsty.
Yeah. Yeah. And just like I go to a fucking psychiatrist and he's prescribing Zoloft after I talked to him for fucking 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's
not fucking possible.
That was my thing. I was just like, I'm not taking a fucking single pill.
But this fucking
unless I go to the doctor and they're like, you need to take a pill. I'll be like, oh, okay.
I can tell you 100% you don't need to.
Oh yeah.
But like, and this is bad. I was 16 probably. And, I go see a psychiatrist. But, like, my mom made the whole appointment. I went and saw a psychologist first, and he was supposed to be the guy that you'd, like, talk to. And then he refers me to a psychiatrist. And the psychiatrist was just like, he had notes from the psychologist. But he's like, so we're going to recommend Zoloft and this and that. Maybe it was Zoloft. I don't know. We're talking...
Whatever.
9 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like
Zoloft was a big thing then, yeah?
More than 9 years. Holy shit. Like, fucking...
Ooh.
How 16 like 17 years ago. So he just like prescribes this shit, and then I just kind of realized I was like, this guy has nothing to do with anything as far as getting me better. I just need to go see him to get pills. Yeah, because that's the easiest thing.
And you're probably easier to deal with too.
Yeah, and so I stopped going to the psychiatrist. I took the pills for like 2 weeks. I felt like shit. They made me suicidal.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of fucking sense, that a side effect to a fucking depression drug is suicidal tendencies.
That was a little bit of a mind fuck. When I called up my insurance company so that they can refer me. And they put me to this, mental health, the whole mental health department and everything. And like the first thing the woman asked, she's like, I'm going to be very direct with you right now. Are you having thoughts of hurting someone or yourself or someone else? And I was like, geez, no. Holy
Christ,
shit.
lady, Jesus.
I was like, holy shit.
Do I sound that bad?
She goes, we have to ask everybody, da 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 da. And then she started asking like personal questions to see if she'd get a reaction out
Like,
of me.
how's it hanging?
Kind of. Like, what's up? What are you doing? Driving? Where you going?
Did she sound like that?
No. She actually...
We going.
She had this really cute voice, which
Yeah.
usually never works out on the other end. Sorry, but it's true.
It's like the lead singer from Flyleaf.
Wow.
That was a whole conversation I had with this guy Brian that I worked with.
Yeah. God, boy, do I know what you're talking about. So, but yeah, she's asking me all these wild questions about, like, you know, how, you know, just kind of like, have you ever had thoughts of suicide? Yeah. You know, what do you do to wind down during the day and like, or at the end of the day, you know?
I do drugs and fucking drink like a fucking American.
like a normal,
Yeah.
like a normal human being. And it was just, it was like kind of like shaking,
Yeah.
you know, as the
It's just,
further,
you work for an insurance company?
the further I went in the process of finding one and talking to the doctor and, you know, trying to work out a day to get there, it was like weird. Like, it felt fucking weird doing it. Like, I felt like, I guess shame is a good word for
Did
it.
you meet with him one time and then he told you that he was going on vacation with his family at Lake Winnipesaukee?
Dude. I couldn't make it. I was going to go this week, but I'm going away on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
So that was what was going to happen. If I didn't have to go away for work, I would have met him this week, and then he would have went on vacation. I swear to you. I swear to God. And it didn't even click until you just fucking said it. Holy shit.
In New Hampshire.
Oh, I would have had to call him.
Dr. Leo Marvin at the top of your lungs. We found out something really sad, which I'm glad we found this out now and not when we tried to do it. When we were in Laconia, which is on Lake Winnipesaukee, it's on the other side of the lake. It's 20 miles. It's 20 miles away from where the movie takes place.
You were going to go there. And
we were going to go there. We were going to check out some spots. We were going to take some pictures. I was going to have Amy yell Dr. Leo Marvin at the bus stop. Turns out that movie was filmed in Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. It's because the shooting schedule got pushed back 3 months, so the leaves were turning.
Shit season. Yeah.
The leaves were turning,
Yeah.
it couldn't even look like summer at all.
Fuck.
Yeah, so I'm pissed.
And you got to
I
go to
was
fucking
so
Georgia.
excited. No, I'm
to
not
do all
doing
that.
it now. That's stupid.
Yeah. But it was like a weird fucking feeling, man. Just the whole process. And I got to call the guy back to try and...
So you haven't seen him, and then you're going on vacation.
He's going on vacation.
He's going on vacation.
Yeah, so I'm going away for work this week. I would have seen him, I think, on Thursday.
Well, I mean, the first, like, 3 times, you like, especially don't get discouraged, because, like, unless you've got a lot of shit going on, the first few times you meet, it's, like, you're not going to get anywhere.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, yeah, and it depends. It depends on, like, what you're going through and what you're going to, like, talk about.
I'm going to... It spills out. It spills out in front of, 6 people every week.
Is it the same 6 people every week?
Yeah. Watch the show. The 6 people all week who watch this fucking YouTube feed or download the podcast. I tell
Well,
for the most part,
I'm glad you're
I embellish.
I'm glad you're getting help.
That's a good show title.
No, we gotta come up with something better. It's gonna be like
I like it though. I'm glad you're getting help because half of this show has been about not half but a third.
So Ryan, comma. I'm glad you're getting help.
Yeah. So that was my
Moment of silence.
Friday. Oops.
What?
Nothing? So that was my Friday. And Saturday was Karina's birthday.
Uh-huh.
Karina is Jess Leithauser. What was she on 2 weeks ago?
Yep. And she peed her pants.
And she peed her pants. And that's why she had to leave. It's Jess's girlfriend, Karina. It was her birthday, so we were going to go down to Beacon to have a nice, fun night out on the town like a bunch of hipsters. So she gets to the train. We're waiting for we took the train down, which is wonderful. It's wonderful to do. So she's standing there and she's holding her arm funny. I'm like, what's up? She's like, oh, I fell down the stairs. I think I might have broken my collarbone. Like, Jesus, why didn't you go to the fucking hospital? Well, there's nothing they can do, so what the fuck's the point? Touché.
Well, that's not necessarily true, because if you have a compound fracture, then they need to do stuff.
Yeah. I told her, I was just like, it could be a lot worse. You could have torn something. You could have fucking separated. Who knows? You should probably gotta get it checked out. I don't know if she has yet or not, but she's standing there. She's in a
Was
bit
it
of pain.
like swollen and really black and blue?
I don't know. We were standing outside, so we were all bundled up. I was gonna ask her to strip down at the fucking on the platform.
Take your shirt off. Let me look.
So she's got her sippy cup full of red wine. All the ladies do. I'm standing there, glassy-eyed, and
from what? Why were you glassy-eyed?
I had a long day, and it was like I had to, I was just tired. I was just
Okay.
tired. Anyway, she goes, "Can I get one?" She nods to Jess, and Jess pulls out this weird pill bottle. I've never seen like a strange looking shaped pill bottle. Gives her a pill. She takes it. I'm like, "What is that?" And it's hydromorphone or hydromorphone.
Don't know what that is.
Pill version of morphine.
Oh, sweet.
She's drinking the wine.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
like,
great idea.
Is that fucking safe? She goes, probably not for most people, but I gotta have this condition, and it's diagnosed. She doesn't have whatever receptors she needs for pain, to reduce pain for medications.
Yeah.
So you don't have.
Doesn't work for her.
She needs to like morphine is like for her taking like 4 or 5 Advil.
Really?
Yeah. She's an X-Man.
I feel like I've heard of that.
She's
like on House.
She has the X gene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
Too bad she's not planning on
I
reproducing.
was like, holy shit, we got to give you a name. I called her Antidote, but that doesn't make sense. So I was trying to figure out something earlier. I never really came up with anything.
But that's just like a superpower that blows.
That's one of those
Yeah.
amazing things that you said a long time when we were in high school that completely fucked my brain up when it came to the world of the X-Men. Like, there's not going to be awesome superpowers. There's going to be shit where it's just you can grow a hand out of the front of your face.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's what you can do.
And a lot of them were like that. And there were tons of them in the comics, and they were mostly just people that got fucking beat up when humans hated mutants.
Right.
Like people that just looked really different. Or it's just I don't know. Like there's a whole conversation with Raoul.
Her mutant name is Agony. She's in constant agony. Or
She's
constant agony.
Constant agony.
Constance agony.
I don't like that. That could be her actual. No, if it were Marvel. No, if it were DC,
it would have been Constance agony.
But that would have been her real name. It would have been her real name, and then she'd have a superhero alter ego that was like ironic. It's like Edward Nigma.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, Enigma. Yeah, that's how it would have went.
DC's just the worst.
They're just
Oh,
shitty.
Speaking of that, I want to talk about Batman versus Superman.
Oh,
when we're done.
God. Yeah.
So she has superpowers. Really shitty superpowers. So I felt bad. And then she proceeded to get trashed.
Yeah.
It was a fun night in Beacon. Because she was just like that obnoxious, like she should be whispering this shit, but she's actually yelling it.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good. So, and then what did we do Sunday? I got a haircut. I got this pineapple haircut.
Looks great.
This is what... Here, you can cue that up. Everybody watching the podcast, this is what all the guys that slick back their hair, this is for the ladies. Lady that watches this show, Nancy.
Yeah.
This is what normal dudes probably look like when they're not hair isn't gelled back. Purposely gelled and swooped and coiffed.
Coiffed?
So you got that Forrest Gump fucking thing?
Yeah. It's a hard fade. That's
See, but-
that's the problem. It's a hard fade.
But no, when I slick it back, it's fine. It
Yeah.
needs to grow out just a little bit. It's one of those
Yeah,
haircuts
it
that
looks
needs a-
ridiculous.
it's a slow burn. But
So
yeah, so I had a long.
I want
entertaining
my
weekend.
haircut. The last haircut I got, I specifically went in there and I pulled up a picture of my phone. I was like, I want my hair to look like this. And it's fucking Jim Gordon from Gotham, the TV show.
I don't remember.
Pull it up. Probably take you fucking 20 minutes. Moment of silence for Jay Fulham.
A couple of those today.
This is number 3, I think.
Okay.
You gonna bring it up there?
Yeah, I got you up
Because
there.
we're still on there. No, it's from Gotham,
Oh, I'm sorry.
from the show.
So not not Gary Oldman.
No, I don't think I could get my hair to look like that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like that. Because that's kind of the same hair that I have.
He's a dreamboat.
Yeah, he's adorable. So yeah,
Looks
just
strung out.
like that. It's not so much of a fade, and you got to do it all with scissors. No clippers.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, I see what it is.
yeah. It's all done with scissors.
And you slick back the sides.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks
It looks
like
great for the first 4 days you have the haircut. Like you just have to fucking get your haircut once a week.
That's what my
That's what Scott does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's every week.
Fuck that.
That's
I'm
like
not spending $20 a week on my hair.
I yelled on him. I was like, because he wants to get a house.
Mhm.
I was like, so maybe, just maybe, if you cut out a haircut every other week,
Let's fucking see how much that is a year.
it's got to be.
So okay, let's conservatively say it's $25 because I'm pretty sure he's probably paying more.
He's probably paying 30. Say 30 because
let's
I
say
pay 30.
times 52 weeks a year is $1,560, right? So let's say he's not a jerk and he's tipping $5.
He is a jerk.
So let's say he's tipping $2. $2?
No, he's probably tipping 5.
All right, so 35.
Maybe even 10. He likes to act like a high roller.
Let's say 35.
Talking to you, Scott.
Let's say 35 times 52 weeks a year. That's $1,820 a year.
Almost $2,000 a year.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
That's the
I
fucking.
mean, I spend that on beer, but
That's the fucking electric
I
bill,
guess
son.
that's just priorities. You know? I mean, I easily used to spend let's do the quick math how much I used to spend on beer. Say $15 a day times 365 days. That's $5,475 a year I used to spend on beer.
Ooh wee!
Yeah.
Wow. It's shocking.
And that's not even
Jesus
counting like
Christ, man.
like fucking going out to high-end places and drinking Manhattans 3 times a week. I probably spend $20,000 a year just on booze and steaks. Had to be.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, right now, I would say I probably spend like what he spends on haircuts on booze a week. I think that's pretty conservative. I think most people my age that are not married with kids probably spend close to that.
The more different you guys are, the more you are the same.
Yeah, it's just priorities, man. I feel like I'm enjoying this way more than I'd ever enjoy a fucking haircut.
Oh, that's for
But-
sure. He's not even getting his hair cut by women. I think he just gets
Yeah,
cut
goes to
by
a barber.
dudes. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably goes to a barber.
Well,
I would
go
imagine he goes to a barber.
I go to the barber shop.
Mm-hmm.
So a customer at the Crafted Cup turned me on to it. I did a photo shoot for them.
Yeah.
Guy Francois owns the place. Really awesome. He hasn't cut my hair.
His
but-
name is Guy Francois.
No, this guy,
Oh,
Francois. His name is Francois.
I was like, shouldn't it be Guy?
Guy Francois.
Guy Francois.
Francois.
And he only says his name like
I'm
that.
gonna fucking write that for a title.
And he only says his name like that. He has
Because-
like a Brooklyn accent normally. Or
This is
Hudson
how
Valley.
it's spelled. So that'll mess everyone up.
Yeah.
So it's Guy Francois or Guy Francois.
I am Guy Francois.
Gay Francois? What?
Guy. My name is Guy.
So they do a real good job over there. They're over by like IBM, Cappuccinos. You know where that is?
Yeah,
On Route 9. If you turn in there, they're on the left.
Yeah. Like this
They do a great job.
Anywho.
So they're a little out of the way for me, but it's people that I know. So, and they gave me some business, so I'm all about it.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
go
a
in there.
business.
And they charge like $20. And it's a great haircut. Especially because, like, I'd go to the fucking men's room and I have no problem shitting all over that place. Because there really aren't a lot of barber shops. There are a ton of barber shops around here, but, like, I don't know.
Becky just cuts my hair. So,
Yeah.
I always...
Oh, she did that to your head?
Yes, she's the culprit. I always went to, like, a fucking salon.
Well, you had long hair.
My dad was the one that took me.
Yeah.
He's just like, if you're gonna get your hair cut, we're getting it at a nice place, a good place. It was right around the corner, next to the Vietnamese place, Saigon Cafe.
Okay.
DKANY now, I think it's called, or maybe it's different. I don't know. Who cares? Who gives a shit?
We're talking about haircuts now.
But guys, Tony's crew used to break my balls about going there to get my hair cut. I was surrounded by good-looking women complimenting me on my hair.
Yeah.
Whenever I went in there. I can't believe this is amazing. It's amazing. Come here and look at his hair. Touch his hair. It's amazing.
And you're like,
and I'm just sitting on the chair
well,
with
the
a
funny
rod.
thing is, like, I've gotten those compliments before too when I had long hair, and I think it's a lot of it for guy. Like, when your hair is really good as a guy, it's because you don't do all the shit to it.
I guess
You know, I think
know.
that's got to be what it is.
I don't know.
Because
They're like, what do you do? I don't know.
Don't wash it every day and don't fucking put conditioner in
I
it.
towel dry it. I tie it, and comb it, tie it back, and then it's fine. This is like the tooting your own horns section of the podcast. Also, the moment that time where
it had to happen.
At that time, Adam burned out his iPad live on the show.
It's in an OtterBox, so I think it's fine. I would actually be fine if this thing fucking blew up. It's time
Hold
for a
on,
new
let me
one.
get the paper towels from the cubby.
I can use this to clean off last week's titles.
Ah, perfect. This is why we can't have nice things. Oh,
It's true. This is an iPad Mini 1.
Can I
so
talk
it's-
about Batman versus Superman now?
Yeah.
I really need to understand it. I want to get your take on the whole thing.
I mean, I
first.
saw it in the theater, so it's been a while.
Okay. I just saw it the other day. Like, I watched it in 2 parts because you have to. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes long.
It's because they're trying to set it up for a fucking trilogy when they knew that if they made 3 movies out of this movie, it never would have happened. The thing is,
They could've made
so
2.
they should have made 2. But people don't like the numbers on that. They don't like that plan, which I don't know why, but that's how people are. They should have done it in 2 movies, but they were correct in assuming that it wouldn't have the staying power.
No. Yeah.
To do 2 movies. They would have needed to do 2 movies over like a year, like to be continued summer the following year.
Right.
Like filmed it all at once, split it into 2 movies. I'm going to dump water on this so it
That's
doesn't
fine.
I don't want ants
I'm
in the studio.
That's how you get ants.
Yeah. So they should have split it over to 2 movies. And they shouldn't have fucked with some things they fucked with, but I mean, like, I'm not gonna like nerd out about it, but
It was like
the
I
comic that it's based on is one of the best ones ever. So
Yeah, see, I can't even really comment too much because I'm not a huge fan of the DC, but I
I can
love
probably pull it up. I think I have it on here.
I fucking love comic book movies. I love them.
Yeah.
And this one was just weird, man. It just felt weird. It's like they were trying to do a Chris Nolan movie.
Yeah.
Tried to do the Batman, the darkness from Batman, and on top of the darkness of Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And it was just, I don't know. It just came off way too
The last
fucking
time I
moody.
opened my Kindle app was when we were talking about this on the show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because I have it's The Dark Knight Returns is what it's based on. So I have it. You know, I had to read it for school.
I said I would never watch it, and I just I don't know, for some reason I just sat down and was like, fuck it, let me check this out. Maybe it's not as bad as everybody says it is.
But yeah,
I think everybody was very I think they were a little overly harsh.
They were overly harsh.
But
yeah,
at the same time, I get
the
it.
thing is, it's like
It's built on
the
frustration. I think this is sick.
the goddamn reviews
This is
were
cool.
so bad. This I kind of want to buy this, especially because it's like a piece of '80s, comic nostalgia, and you can still get it. I mean, they reprint it all the time.
But anyway, what were you saying about the critics, the reviews?
They were so over the top with how it wasn't as bad as they said it was. And then the box office was fucking nuts. It did great.
Fuck me.
It did great.
Yeah.
So it's like everybody's like, oh, it's bullshit. I still saw it twice though, because
Batman vs Superman.
Batman and Superman. There were plot points that were just bad.
Yeah, the plot points were
Yeah.
stupid. I think Affleck was just terrible.
And whoever, I mean, it really comes down to editing.
Yeah, editing
But
was
that
weird.
has a lot to do with the director, I think. But there were points where you're like, is this really happening, or is this it's got to be a dream, right? And then it goes on for 7 minutes, and you just still don't know.
Oh, that
The
first scene
dystopian
was,
future.
Yeah. I was just like,
What the
wait.
fuck is happening right now? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't feel like a dream. It didn't it was just, but it did at the same time. You're like,
yeah,
oh, this
and
is
the thing with that part was a huge departure from the books from the comic that it's based on, because in the comic it has nothing to do with Batman going, Superman needs to be stopped. It was Batman had a fucking death wish because of all the shit he's seen in his life and focused his energy on Superman, thinking he was the problem. It's Batman being fucking evil as shit. Like, just having a complete fucking mental breakdown. Oh. He also sleeps with old Catwoman, which is hilarious.
What does old Catwoman look
She looks
like?
like a fucking 60-year-old lady.
But she's in good shape still?
No, she looks like a 60-year-old lady. And then there
still hits the treadmill?
There are whole arguments about. I doubt that I could find it easily, but like the new Robin in this is like 12. She's a girl.
Oh,
And there are like these weird moments in here where, so Batman is like in his 60s
Yeah.
in this, and he basically recruits, and Alfred's still alive. Alfred's like in his 80s or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And Alfred's like, what are you doing? And he recruits, and this is like Robin's dead. Robin's dead, which I
Yeah.
think that's implied.
he's beat to death by the Joker in the
Yeah.
Killing Joke
Yeah. So
with a crowbar.
yeah.
I got to read that one.
So Robin is dead, and this is like new Robin. She's like a 12-year-old girl.
With a pompadour?
yeah.
Huh.
That's the 80s. I don't
That's the
know.
most unsexy thing ever.
Yeah,
That and the fact
there are
that she's 12.
Well, they never really tried
Ryan?
to. They definitely didn't try to sexualize her.
Why are you talking, you stupid asshole?
Yeah. But I don't know. It was just strange. I'm gonna try and find it as we go through the show, and I'll show it to you. But I have no idea where it is in the comic.
Alfred, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's like, you think this is a good idea? Yeah, this is it right here. So there's a whole thing with this gang called the Mutants, and this is like, Superman really has nothing to do with most of this comic. He's just kind of a lackey for the government at this point. This is dystopian future that still takes place during like the Reagan era.
Uh-huh.
So it's kind of the future, but kind of not.
It's that weird
Yeah.
future that everybody thought was going to happen.
So when Frank Miller wrote this, it took place in present day, but present day was a dystopian future,
Okay.
right? So things were way worse with the Russians and all that shit.
Okay.
So Batman gets in with this gang. Like he comes out of retirement to stop this gang that's just like rioting and fucking just killing everybody and whatever. And they were called the Mutants. And he has like no problem mowing them down with machine guns for the most part. But then it's like, well, now I have to face the leader, and he gets out to fight him. Like, it's just stupid.
Well,
like Batman,
like you said, he's crazy.
Yeah, it's
He's
like
lost his
Batman's
fucking
supposed to have
mind.
this code and whatever, blah, blah, blah. And even in the new movie, they showed this a little bit. He won't shoot someone in the face with a gun, but he has no problem shooting up the vehicle that they're in, and then it explodes, and then he runs it over.
I know. It was driving me insane.
What the fuck is that?
It was driving
like he
me-
killed all of those people and cops. Killed a bunch of cops. Like good people.
He was a maniac.
So he gets in the comic.
It fucked me up so bad.
So in the comic,
No
he gets
guns. No killing.
He gets his shit. He gets his shit all fucked up by this mutant guy. Eventually wins. Right. And Robin saves him, right? And then, like, this is the shot. So this is a fucking 60-some-odd-year-old man, naked, holding a 12-year-old girl, right? And the argument from a lot of people is Frank Miller's take on Batman is that he's gay. He's been gay the whole time.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Not just half the time?
Well, he had the thing
Wait,
with
so, like, wait.
he had the thing with Catwoman, but it's more of like
that's like a sling that he's
Yeah.
got on. Why is so she's hugging him?
yeah,
Is that
because
what I'm looking at?
he just woke up.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. I mean,
Why
this,
is he
this-
like just deadpan, like doesn't give a shit?
yeah, like she's not a sexual entity at all. And
So
it's, like,
him and
totally,
Robin were.
I think so. Yeah, I think that was the implication that they were together.
Interesting.
So yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, it's like he had some romantic relationships, never married, never, Yeah.
Well, the movie, I don't know. It was missing a bunch of pieces that could have made it better.
And the,
I don't mean
Lex Luthor just shouldn't even have been in the movie. I don't even understand.
It probably added an extra half an hour, 45 minutes to the
Yeah.
plot. It could have just been Batman versus fucking Superman.
They should have just done 2 movies. I just don't get it. And like you were saying, you saw the beginning bit and you were totally fucking confused. Did you ever see Superman? Like the Superman Returns?
Man of Steel, you mean?
Man of Steel. That
I
was
did,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
So what were you
remem-
confused about?
I don't remember too much about it. What do you mean confused about?
You
The
you said
dystopian
I've been
future.
watching this for 15 minutes and I was the dystopian future.
Yeah,
part.
I was just like, what the fuck? Wait.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Jeep commercial in the beginning.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Because that was what it was. Do you remember when that movie came out? They were airing Jeep commercials. That was just that scene from the beginning of the movie. He was in a fucking Jeep.
right.
He was in a Jeep Commander.
Hold on a second, because I texted you while I was watching it.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find out what I said because I can't remember. I just remember something happened within the first 4.5 minutes, and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?"
So I feel like these hour shows are just going to be like me
I'm 40
powering through until I have to pee so bad that the show is over.
I'm 4 minutes and 30 seconds into Batman v Superman, and I've already said, "What the fuck?" Like it was. I don't know. Everything was just really. It was just weird. Like the
Yeah, I
dialogue
mean-
was fucking weird.
Being as far away from it as I am now, I haven't seen it and getting on a year now. I liked it a little bit when I left the theater, but the lasting things are just why did they do that? All the cool factor is gone. Like I love the Batmobile. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, there was a bunch of cool shit. It didn't. I don't know. It just like I keep saying it. It just felt weird.
Yeah.
And Ben Affleck, I couldn't do him. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Couldn't do him.
Couldn't do him.
Couldn't do him in the butt.
Nope. He just. I don't know. He just doesn't. Superman, the guy who plays Superman,
He's perfect.
He's fine. He's great.
He
But
would, yeah.
I don't know. I just
Oh,
can't.
this has been recording for how long? God damn it.
I can't. I don't know. I couldn't. He didn't sit well with me.
Mm-hmm.
His lines, the way he's delivered some, it was just. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I know I just sound like a douchebag right now because I'm criticizing the shit out of him. But it's frustrating because I don't know the DC universe at all, at all. Just Batman. That's about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even call myself a huge fan of Batman. I liked the Batman, the Dark Knight
just
series.
the Christopher Nolan Batman. So
Yeah,
and the original ones.
Yeah,
I
Michael
mean,
Keaton.
Yeah,
And,
those are fucking awesome.
Yeah, they were cool, and I saw the other ones, and I hated them, and I kind of fell off. But I never read the comics or anything like that, and I just.
I never read Batman comics either until recently.
The only thing I got out of that movie was, wow, Wonder Woman's a fucking badass. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see if that movie turns out okay. And from what
don't
I've
know.
heard, the first trailer is pretty good. I haven't seen it though.
I haven't seen it either. Do you want to watch it?
I sure do now.
We haven't done this on the show in a long
I
time.
know we haven't. Hold on.
Should make a bumper. Because we never watch previews unless it's just the two of us.
Official trailer HD.
Guardians of the Galaxy 2 sequel or 2
Volume 2.
Yeah, is the previews are out. I haven't watched it yet.
I
though.
saw the trailer. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
should watch that too.
I'm very excited about
We're
it.
gonna get booted off of YouTube for all of this.
You think so?
Maybe.
Let's see. This is Wonder Woman.
I used to want to save the world.
All right.
This beautiful place.
Amazonia. I don't know.
That looks like
The
Fiji.
closer you get, the more you see the great darkness within.
What the fuck? Oh, okay. I remember now.
I learned this the hard way a long, long time ago.
All right, so
To stop the war.
What war?
The war to
What
end all
war?
wars.
Chris
what
Pine's in
horror? Yeah. It's the like I think if I remember correctly, she's from like a fictional type island that they find. And that's
On Earth?
Yeah.
I thought she was an alien.
No, I don't think so.
Or from a different dimension or something. I don't know.
Well, it looks like, because this is what
Yeah.
World War One. Like those were all troops.
soldiers.
Well, you just said the war to end all wars.
Uh,
So there you go. Which was totally inaccurate, by the way. I don't know if
Do
anybody.
you realize this is World War I? Why would you call it that?
I don't know if anybody knows, but there was a bunch after that.
Yeah.
Weapons far deadlier than you can ever imagine.
Ugh.
The war can be ours.
Whoever you are in more danger than you think.
I cannot stand by while innocent
That was
lives are
Stryker
lost.
from Wolverine Origins.
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
Be careful.
He's
Diana.
also a very good actor. and stuff.
Yeah, he's great.
This woman.
She's my
30 Days of Night, too,
secretary.
right?
Yeah, right?
She's a very good secretary.
It is our sacred duty to defend the world, and it's what I'm going to do.
This could be pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Ah, she's blocking shit.
Still the outfit, though. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, she's like an
Although I guess if you
Amazon
didn't
type
have to
woman.
fucking worry about the cold or getting shot and dying or anything like that, you just wear whatever you want,
Well,
right?
she's obviously superhuman. We've seen
Yeah.
that, so.
Mhm.
Meta-human. They gotta chill out with some of the. Yeah, this slow motion shit drives me nuts.
I think it's just if you did it at full speed, it would be so fast you couldn't fucking. But it's all
Listen
from
to that.
300.
How can a woman possibly fight in this?
Fight? We use our principles, although I am not opposed to engaging in a bit of fisticuffs should the occasion arise.
And comic relief. I hate when they do that. Just fucking end it. It's
Yeah.
fine. Sometimes it's good.
All right. Well, that looks pretty good, but Justice League looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, wait. I didn't see that either.
That's been out for a while. Just
Wait, was that the one with the Flash? And I got we've seen
we watched
that.
it on the show.
Yeah, I was very upset.
Oh, did you hear about The Mummy? I didn't know Tom Cruise was in that.
I have that. You want to watch that?
Yeah.
trailer?
Well, I just watched it yesterday, but okay.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I just put it on because I didn't realize. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was The Mummy. It was a commercial like on Hulu or something.
Oh,
and yeah, I did. I knew that they were rebooting The Mummy. Had no idea Tom Cruise was in the reboot, and I didn't know when I saw the preview. They didn't say what it was at the beginning, and it was just Tom Cruise. So I was like, oh, another Tom Cruise movie. And then it's The Mummy.
what the fuck is this? What's happening?
I don't know what's happening. What'd you do?
I don't know. It just froze up on me. Sorry, everyone.
This is going great.
And I can't make it big. Oh my God. All right, that's how we're going to watch it.
What the fuck?
Wait. That's how we're going to watch it.
Why?
What
is happening? This is bullshit.
Is this it?
Can you turn it? Yeah, this is it. Can you put this camera on so people can see this tiny fucking screen? Can I just can we just? Can you just go to YouTube? Can you just go? I'm not.
Why?
Watching this is fucking terrible. Just go to YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're watching it on a small screen and then a sixth of the small screen. No, go to YouTube.
It's confused. The internet.
What the fuck did you do?
It's the internet.
Hang on, I'm getting a call.
No.
I'm sorry, who is this? Mr. Kenny, what can I do for you? I'm sorry, you have the wrong number. All right, have a good night. Goodbye. It was Mr. Kenny looking for Mr. Bruce. I'm dead fucking serious.
Those two are planning a robbery.
Yeah.
You just got called by Mr. Orange or some shit. Holy fuck. There it is. Right on the front page.
Of course, there it is.
Wow, Universal's. Oh, and then there's this fucking movie. The goddamn Assassin's Creed, which could suck.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it sucks. We'll see.
All right, more of the single note on the piano.
Yeah.
All right, now.
Yeah, it's like I could do movie soundtracks now.
Airplane. What's she from?
It's just like overly attractive model with geek glasses on. Now she's an archaeologist.
The mummy, the sarcophagus is on the airplane. God, she's familiar. Oh, I think she was in Annabelle.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's her. Whoa!
Flying in, killing everything.
What was that?
It looked like locusts or bats.
Zero G?
Zero G's, the plane crashes. Tom Cruise puts a parachute on her.
He's very heroic.
Yes. Pulls the cord, she gets out. Tom Cruise not so much.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never heard him scream like that before. He's fucking dead.
He's fucking dead, Brooke.
Or is he?
I'm dead.
So he wakes up in the coroner's office. Wow, that's fucking weird as shit. He still looks like a fucking $1 million, doesn't he?
That guy's got to work out
He's
like
in
6 hours a day.
Insane shape.
Of gods.
He's still asymmetrical.
I saw her. She is real.
So it's kind of like It really, I mean, I know he was in Mission Impossible, but that's not why. It's like Mission Impossible meets The Mummy.
It
like
sure
in that
seems
fucking
like that.
scene, there was a bus on its side sliding at them like in a crash, and he just pushed her out of the way and kind of went through the windshield of the bus.
Well, he's got superpowers now.
I guess. I guess.
Because
I don't
he
know.
was dead and now he's
I'm
not
gonna fucking
dead.
see it, but I don't know. They're making another XXX movie. Excited for that. Vin Diesel.
Should we have had it on that? Oh, we're going to get kicked off. We're going to get fucking sued.
It's fine.
So, yeah, The Mummy, and there's a million fucking movies coming out, and I'm not going to see a single one of them until next year.
until they are on Rainier Land online. Oh, Rainier Land's down now.
I don't know what that means.
That was one of the great streaming sites.
Oh.
Like to watch movies for free.
Well,
but they're down. It's gone. Yeah.
Put the kibosh.
I guess. I don't know.
Sad.
Yeah, they were one of the more reliable ones. Like no viruses or anything like that, so it's too bad.
Sure is. All right, so what do you think?
That's probably about it.
Yeah?
A little over an hour, right?
Yeah! Wanted to hear it.
I only have 2 titles.
That's it?
So I have Ryan, I'm glad you're getting
We
help.
kind of had a rambling kind of...
Yeah. It probably wasn't a great show.
I don't know.
It's fine. Feels like an earlier one.
I had a bunch of stuff to talk about, too. Like, hold on, let me get to
We
it.
didn't get to any of the things that we had.
Yeah, I had our buddies at the Satanic Temple are claiming an immunity from a rule requiring them to bury dead fetuses.
What?
I don't know.
There's a rule for that?
Apparently. In the South. What? Texas, I think it is.
To bury dead fetuses?
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
That sounds like a dumb law that's created to stop stem cell research.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And then the Dakota Access Pipeline gets the big ugly axe.
Yeah.
It's halted, you know.
Good.
You didn't hear about this?
Why the fuck didn't we talk about that? Everything else we talked about was garbage compared to that.
I forgot about it.
No,
We were
I
I
just fucking bury my head in the sand.
Oh,
Ever
man.
since the election, I haven't fucking checked out any news at all.
Oh, that's...
Because I don't want to think or talk about it.
Yeah. Well, I guess the Army...
Corps of Engineers.
The Army Corps of Engineers denied their the easement, settle the easement.
Easement?
I didn't... Oh, again, we were going to decipher it a little bit. I haven't read it like fully. I just know that it's stopped. And it's
Good.
kind of... It was, I believe it was a presidential order, too.
Yeah,
So...
that'll get overturned, I guess.
But, oh, yeah. The whoever the hell else is trying to... I hate that this is just a little aside.
Yeah,
but
we
I mean,
should have talked about this for 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you want to take a quick break, we can do it. But I got to pee. That's the
Well,
only reason I was going to end the show.
We got to stick to the game plan, right? I don't know.
Do you want to do a Dead Radio bonus special and release it like on Thursday or Friday? And just do like 15 minutes on this?
No, not really.
No. Sorry, folks. Ryan doesn't care about the show anymore.
Well, if they've listened this far, they're not going to keep listening.
It's true, but get into it. I don't know. We got it. We seriously have to get to the point where we're releasing content every day if we ever want to have traction with this. Even if that's just fucking 200 goddamn pictures every month on Facebook or whatever. Just stupid shit. We should do an entire episode of just logistics.
Work.
Let's do it next week. No topics whatsoever. Just brainstorming about what we can do to make the show popular.
Live?
For an hour. Yep.
A live brainstorm.
Live logistics on the air special.
Interesting. Write that down.
Do you want me to do it upside down?
Well, it comes out so neat.
I'll just write it here.
What is it here? Guy Francois? I kind of like that one.
Guy Francois.
It's either that or what?
Ryan, I'm glad you're getting help.
Okay. Wow.
Ryan, I'm glad you're getting help is better. No, it should be Ryan and then a ...
Okay.
Even though that was not how it said. Be a little clickbaity about it. It's fine.
We might have helped a bunch of people.
Oh, we didn't talk
Talking
about
about
Casey
therapy?
Neistat either.
What happened with him?
He fucking sold. The whole reason that all of this shit happened is he sold his company for $25 million to CNN.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The beam thing.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Good for
Wowie.
him. Yeah. I was like, damn, I wonder if he's like depressed or something because they just like I got an email that Beam was shutting down. Like I haven't used the app in months because I didn't have room on my phone. But yeah, I got an email that was shutting down, and that was like 4 days after he ended the
He's
vlog.
got fuck you money now, so now he
I don't-
probably
I don't
wants to
think
say
it's-
fuck you for
yeah.
a little while.
I don't even know if it's about that. I think it's just like he needed to close the company, and it could have been in his contract that he had to shut down the vlog until they figured out what they were going to do.
Right.
It's a good possibility.
That's
'cause
a bummer.
They don't even, from what he's saying, they don't even know what direction it's going to go in. He's like, it will not be Casey Neistat reading the news.
That sucks.
But,
well,
I don't know. So interesting. We had a bunch of shit to talk about. We just didn't
Godspeed
do
to
anything.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just rambled.
Yeah, now I have nothing to watch on YouTube every day. It's good for Sarah Dietschy, though. You should check her out. She's got a good blog.
Who?
Sarah Dietschy.
Okay.
Just saying. You'd like her. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Right on.
I mean, she doesn't have a penis, but I think you'd still like her.
Oh. Well, pros and cons. Pros and cons.
That'd be a good title, too. I mean, she doesn't have a penis, but I'm sure you'd still like her.
Or just, she doesn't have a penis, but I'm sure you'll still like her. I like that one. Can you please write that down? All right, down to the wire.
All right. Let's,
Hey, they can't all be winners, kids. Sometimes I just want to come out and ramble. But I think I've helped people. There's people out there that feel shame about seeking brain health.
I wish I was a little quicker on it, but I found myself too hilarious.
Oh.
No, but you were like,
Sound like
people
me.
that feel shame in, and I was going to say tranny porn, watching tranny porn. Yeah.
It would have been funny.
Yeah, it would have been. It was not.
All right. You got it? Got it down?
Yeah.
Till next time. Next Monday. Look
If
to
you're
the
lucky.
skis.